What is going on, guys? Good morning. We are back playing some TFT, and since the last episode, I have played quite a few games on my other account with my buddies. We love playing this game together, and so I'm jumping into this third match. The last match that you saw didn't go so well. I tried to have a Vayne carry, didn't really work out, but I'm going into this new match with a lot of new information, and now that I know the champions, I know the skins that they have, I have a little bit better idea of what I'm looking for. I've kind of already nailed down a couple of good builds. Now, what I will do is I will share with you guys and show you the site that I used. It's tftactics.gg, and I'll post a link to it down in the video description if you guys want to check it out. But there's a really good way to find good builds on there, and I always enjoy going into TFT blind and kind of seeing how I adapt to it, and that's what you guys saw in the first couple episodes. But now that I've played quite a few games, it helps to strategize and do some, crafting of different teams, and that site is a great way to do that. So we're going to go ahead and jump in here. One of the teams that I've been really enjoying is the COVEN Assassins. So we're going to be looking to pick up a tier really early here, which is lucky. We got 3 of them right here. Going to go pick up this Vlad, which is great. This build, the COVEN Assassins, revolves around a LeBlanc carry, and it's very important that you have a Morgana and a couple of other characters. So we're going to go ahead and start with this, and the first items that we're looking to build on LeBlanc are going to be I believe it's called a deep or dark blue buff. I believe is what it's called. Let's take a look here. Yeah, very dark blue buff is the first item that we're looking for, so we're going to need to get a dark tier. Now, it's kind of interesting with this new season with the dark items. I think it's interesting, anytime you can add new variations to the game and make it a little bit more complex, I think it makes it more fun for the player because eventually they'll figure those things out. So, one of the ways I like to do this, the 2 builds that I've been running are Hellion and this COVEN Assassin. So if I get Hellions early like this, I didn't mean to buy that. If I get Hellions early, I'll go ahead and pick them up because they're also a great beginning champion selection, right? So you can have a few Hellions that actually do decent in the early game, and then sell them and move into your actual build. They're very low cost, low commitment. I just got another Lulu there, which is great. So we'll go ahead and take out this Vlad, and we're going to go ahead and sell him just because we're going to need that tier back, so that's not a big deal. We'll go ahead and put him up front. We'll put Lulu in the back, kind of spread them out here. And looking here at our bench, nothing that we're going to be needing for our build. So, yeah, we're just going to sit back, take a drink of orange juice, and wait for this couple rounds to go by and get some items. So looking at my current items, we have the tier, which is great. We have a needlessly large rod, which is really important. This can be for our Nocturne to get a Gwynsu's. There's a Zyra, which we do not need. There's a Kled. We can pick that up. Nothing else here looking interesting, so we're just going to sit on our gold for now. But all these items are useful, actually. So we're doing well in our items so far. Like I said, the tier for that very dark blue buff for LeBlanc. We have the rod, which will be Gwynsu's for Nocturne. Nocturne's a great champion. He's an assassin. And with the Gwynsu's, he ramps up really quickly, and he's very effective. So we're definitely going to be using him. And then this Chain Vest will be great for putting a Guardian's Angel on LeBlanc as well. Or you can even put it on Nocturne. Now, one of the things that I've been experimenting, it's a little bit different than the guide on LeBlanc, is actually running a Hex Tech on LeBlanc rather than a Guardian Angel. So that may be something we try in this game. LeBlanc does so much damage, and a majority of it is magic damage. So the Hex Tech can actually be very powerful in keeping her alive. It just kind of depends on whether you want to use the Guardian Angel or the Hex Tech. I think the Guardian Angel is normally preferred because the very dark blue buff is most powerful when you are below 50% health. So the Guardian Angel really pops off. If we read the very dark blue buff here, after casting their ability, the holder gains 15 mana. If the holder has less than 60% health, then it's increased to 50 mana. So pretty much she's just ulting over and over and over. Oh, perfect. If you look here, we just got the Shadow tier. That is exactly what we need. We are lining up perfectly for this LeBlanc build. There's a Lissandra, which we do need. The rest of these champions, we can pick up a Vlad. A Vlad's a good intermediate champion. Even though we sold that last one, the only reason we sold it is because we had to get that tier off. So we're going to go ahead and hold this. We're just going to keep losing until this carousel round, because ideally what I'd like to do is to pick up a sword or a fist for the Infinity Edge for LeBlanc. So we're going to go ahead and just stick with this Hellion build. We shouldn't lose too much health. We actually haven't even lost yet, which is very surprising. But hopefully we won't lose too much health versus another Hellion. This is a 4. This guy's got 4 of them, so should beat us, which will be nice. We'll lose a little bit of health. We want to get knocked down on the ladder just a little bit. Hopefully get a little bit of item priority, which would be nice. But as you guys can tell, everything's a lot more relaxed now, right? And it's because I know my build, I know the champions that I need, and this is how TFT is kind of meant to be played, or how I like to play it, rather. You know, before everything's really crazy. We're gonna go pick up this Kled, but yeah, everything's crazy before, because like I said, it's information overload. Everything is new, and looking back at that video, it was actually funny watching it because I made so many mistakes. Lissandra's a good champion, very powerful. Even at level 1, I feel like she's a great early champion, so we're going to go ahead and throw her in rather than Vlad. We want to keep that Hellion bonus, which is important. And, yeah, we are looking really good here. Have not got a LeBlanc or anything like that, which is okay. You know, before Carousel, you know, it's not a big deal if you're not getting any of your champions. It's nice to get them, right? But if you're like me, you're lower in the elo. I think we're sitting, especially in this game, I think we're still in bronze, so the fact that we don't have our champions yet is not bad. I feel like when you get into the higher elos, that's when it's important to really start maximizing your build, I mean, from square one. And that's the way you do that, is by knowing multiple builds and then adapting to your champions that you get very early. But when you're in a low elo like this, you can kind of just know a couple builds and be okay. So we already have the dark tier. We're good there. We're going to be looking for this sword over here, which was taken. So I'm going to go ahead and grab the fist, which will help us get that infinity edge. Boom. And it's on a ribbon, so that'll give us a little bit extra gold, which is really nice. So yeah, happy with that. We actually, by losing those couple matches, gave us priority, first pick on items, which is what I like to see. You know, if you look at the health difference, you know, sacrificing that amount of health is not a huge deal for getting the item that you want. So this is typically how I play up to round 2-4 on most games. So now we have 23 gold. Now we're really going to start looking for different champions that we need, but we do not want to roll yet because we have Krugs coming up. So if we can just get through these couple of rounds, you know, not lose as many, we're looking to kind of optimize our team. We're kind of looking around here. You know, we could get another champion, but everything we have, it's not too good. I think this is our best build so far. We're going to go ahead and sell Riven. We don't need Riven. We have this fist, so we're going to hope to get a sword from Krugs, and then we get a LeBlanc, and we'll be looking really good. This build for the Coven Assassins, once you get your LeBlanc, your Lissandra, and your Morgana, things really start to ramp up quickly, and you hit, I don't want to say a power spike, because it's a pretty linear power spike, I feel like, for this build, but you're going to get a lot better. You're going to have the stuff that you need, so you're going to hit a little bit of a power spike there. So this guy's got a full Hellion build. He's doing really well. He's got the Ziggs, level 2. Obviously going to lose to him. That's not a problem. We're just chilling. Still not seeing any champions, so we're a little bit behind here, but we only have one more round till Krugs. So we're just banking in on that interest. Really important. We're also getting that lost streak gold. You know, we're kind of... This game is kind of like a tide. You know, the tide comes in, you take a lot of damage, but you get some gold. And then it's time when the tide goes out, you need to dish a lot of damage, win a lot of games, and spend a lot of gold to get to where you need to be. And then you need to start accumulating it again. So it's all about kind of when do you shift back and forth. And that's something that I've learned. And like I said, I've only gotten to Plat, right? So I'm not a great player. But it's something that I've learned, at least through that little bit of gameplay. So right now we are trying to get gold. We're losing a little bit of health. But here soon, hopefully, we'll be able to put something together. Alrighty, let's see what we got here. We got Krugs coming up. We're coming in 34 gold. Not too bad at all. There's a Lissandra, which is great. Getting a level 2 Lissandra would be really good. We're at 43 gold. This is exactly what I want to see. Going into the next round with over 50 gold is going to be great. And let's see here. What I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to switch out this, and I'm going to sell buy. That'll give me 5 champions. I'm still going to stay above 40 gold. There's a little bit last minute there. Should have done that a little bit earlier, but no biggie. We got it in. And what this is going to do, we're going to abandon Hellions after this anyway. So what this is going to do is going to set us up to make sure we can kill these Krugs with all 5 champions. And there's nothing worse than losing to Krugs, right? And then we're going to stay above that 40 gold threshold, which is going to give us that extra little bit of interest. So got some more gold there. That's not too bad at this point. Really looking for a sword here. We'd love a sword. A bow would be nice. Another tier. That's not bad. It's not bad. All right, Lee Sin is another intermediate champion that we can use. Gonna go ahead and roll here because we need to get something. There's Lysandra. Gonna roll again. We're gonna dig a little bit deep here. And we don't want to roll too much, but we can put Lee Sin in. There's another Lysandra. There's a LeBlanc. Okay, this is looking better. We're gonna go ahead and switch out Poppy with LeBlanc. Put Lee Sin up here. And Vlad we're gonna put here and here. So this should at least kind of get us a little bit of the ways to where we need to be. We really need that Morgana. So what we're going to do is we're going to focus on leveling up here in a second. We really want to keep our gold high. If you can get to Wolves and continue to gain interest, you're doing good. But we don't want to take too much damage. So it's kind of like we have to you know, mitigate our risk here. But we really need that gold. And we are on the bottom. So we are taking a lot of damage. But that's okay. We got another round coming up here. We get an item. Hopefully we can pick up a sword. And we can go ahead and put our items on LeBlanc as well. Let's see. Okay, we did not get a sword, but we did get a cloak, which is good. We already have a chain vest for our Guardian Angel. So we're going to go ahead and pick up a cloak. And that is in case we get 2 swords. There is a Rise, which is actually another interesting champion that we can use as intermediate champion. Kled is level 2, so I would rather not switch out Kled, but maybe what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and level up here because we are taking a lot of damage. We're going to throw him in, and now we can start rolling. There's another LeBlanc, which is great. We are looking for... oh, there's a Diana. Okay, this is coming together very, very nicely. We're going to go ahead and switch out Kled with Diana. We can go ahead and put... well, no. I think we're going to keep Vlad in there. Okay, so we just picked up some great champions. We don't have our Coven yet, but... we're picking up some great champions. Go ahead and throw this. We're not gonna risk it. I don't want to mess up our items. We're gonna throw that blue buff on the Blanc. That was a mistake not putting that on earlier. I keep forgetting. But now looks like we're at least doing a little bit better damage. So we're not gonna take as much health when we lose. And we're coming up on a carousel round, which is gonna set us up perfectly for getting a sword. We are bottom of the pack. So this is a little bit risky, but this is all kind of calculated. When you're not getting the champions you need, you can bank on, you know, getting a lot of gold and getting ahead in your interest. And those few champions that we got there, that Diana and stuff, that is huge. That's going to help us later on. And like I said, we haven't quite hit our power spike yet, but there's a Vladimir. We do have Lysandra too. We're going to go ahead and stick this dark blue buff on LeBlanc. We can go ahead and put the sparring gloves on her as well. And we're going to chill with that. We're not going to roll. We have 40 gold. One more round till carousel. So getting down to the nitty gritty here in terms of health, but that's okay. I feel like we're on a good track here. Move this Lee Sin a little bit front and center here. Hopefully we can. We're on a loss streak too, so we're getting +3 gold from our lock streak. So our economy is doing well. Our health is not, obviously. But as long as we lose by just a little bit, that's what we're looking for. I might actually win this one. Maybe. Yep. Looks like we're gonna win this one, so that's good. Especially right before the carousel, that's fine. Gonna lose a little bit of gold to that loss streak, but that's okay. Only like 2 gold, not a problem. And yeah, we're actually looking pretty good. Item-wise, we're looking good. We just, hopefully when we get to Wolves, we get a few items that we need, and we'll be looking really, really good. All right, so we are really looking for a regular sword. I am not seeing one, so we're gonna go for... what do we need? A bow. We're going to just grab this bow. And that's actually on LeBlanc, which is not ideal because it's going to combine. That is a huge mistake on my part. That is a huge mistake. That's going to give me, I think, Giant Slayer. Or, no, not Giant Slayer. It's going to give me Last Whisper. Huge mistake on my part. I did not realize that was on LeBlanc. I can sell my LeBlanc now, but I can't. I don't know if I can do it before. I don't think I can do it before. Yeah, it combines. Darn, that is really bad. The Last Whisper. Oh, man. So it looks like we're not going to be able to run Guardian Angel. We're going to have to put a... well, it's not terrible, but It's not ideal. So that was a big mistake on my part, picking up that bow. I didn't realize it was on a LeBlanc. And that just comes from experience, and obviously I don't have it. So I'm going to go ahead and start rolling here. There's another LeBlanc. There's a Lissandra. There's a Morgana, which we definitely need. We're going to go ahead and move Morgana here. And now we have that Coven, so this is perfect. You're going to see a big boosted damage here. I hate to say it. I could sell this if I was to get another level 2 LeBlanc, but I think level 3 is too powerful, so I don't know if we'll do that. We might just run without the Guardian Angel and see what happens. We'll see what happens here. Looks like we're starting to win some rounds, which is great. Lissandra level 2 is so powerful. Really, really good champion. Don't know if we'll win this. Let's see what she can do here. Ziggs is cranking out the damage. Yeah, we're going to lose. That's okay. 40 gold. Nothing good here. 49. We're going to go ahead and chill. And checking out what we have here on the bench. Let's see. Yeah, we're going to chill because we might get Nightbringer 4 if we level up this next round, which we are going to level to 7. So if we don't get any good champions, we'll put Lee Sin back in. Kind of looking. There's nothing else that I really want to sell here to get to 50. So we're just going to take the 1 gold loss. As you can see, our bonuses starting to stack up. Getting some synergy between our characters. Wow, this is a pretty scary Warwick. Nothing LeBlanc can't handle, though. Look at that damage. Take a look at the damage chart. As you can see, most of LeBlanc's damage is magic. Just absolutely crazy. Looks like we may or may not win. Okay, we lost, but we lost by a little bit, which is not bad. This guy's LeBlanc as well. Very, very powerful champion. All right, so going into Wolves, hopefully we get some good items. That little bit of mess up there on LeBlanc kind of sucks, but at least it's an item that she can somewhat use. There's Vlad too, which is great. Karma is also another character that we could use, but not yet. I'm not sure who we're missing. I think we're missing... Someone has Invoker that has some synergy with Karma, but we're okay with what we have right now. It's actually working out well. 58 gold. We're going to level to level 7. Start going after those higher end champions. I do like to try to get LeBlanc 3, but I found that with this build, it's a little bit more important to secure those other champions first. Another tier, wow. And another one, oh my gosh. Okay, so it looks like we're going to be stacking these. I'm not sure on who. Ooh, there's an Ivern. That is huge. Going to replace Rise with that. Ivern is so strong in this build. And it looks like he likes tank items, so we're not going to put a blue buff on him, I don't think. We could, though. We really could. Let's go ahead, and I think we're going to put a blue buff on Morgana. We have the tiers. We might as well. She's going to crank out some damage. Still have not gotten a Nocturne, but as soon as we get him, we're going to be looking good. We're going to go into this round, go into the next one, and then we'll level up. I think we win this one as well. I'm not really scared of that Leona too much, to be honest. Level 3, but I think we can blow through that. Blanc doing her damage, just absolutely ulting like every 2 seconds because you see she's below 50% health, so she is just doing tons and tons of damage. And that was an easy win. So you guys can see how that very dark blue buff can really pop off if it's in the right condition. Okay, let's see what we have here. Shadow Cloak could be decent for the Shadow Bloodthirster. I'm not exactly sure what the item was or what it's called. Giant Spell could also be great on Morgana, pairing with that needlessly large rod, but it really depends if we get one. I think we're going to give it a shot. We're just going to take it just in case. We already have another one, but that's fine because Ivern also likes Warmogs. So depending if we get Ivern 2, we could also put a Warmogs on him. The bow and everything, you know, I don't know if it really helps us. I like the Gwynsus, the regular Gwynsus. So I don't know if that really helps us with everything else on, what's his name, Nocturne. So let's see here. I suppose we could have picked up the bow, but I like this because Ivern is really strong. You know, his ult, he actually didn't, he died on his ult there, which is kind of a bummer. But his ult is so strong. Wow, look at this Draven doing some damage. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we are definitely going to be leveling up here. I'm just going to go ahead and level up now. So we have a chance to roll a higher level minion. And with us taking this much damage, we're going to go ahead and sell Rise. We can stick Lee Sin back in if we need to. And let's see what we get here. Nothing good. Let's go ahead and roll. Nothing good. There's our Nocturne that we need. Throw him in. And I'm going to go ahead and stick... I'm gonna stick the Warmogs on Ivern. And let's go ahead. There's a Lee Sin. We're gonna keep rolling. There's another Lee Sin. There's a LeBlanc. Continuing to roll. There's a Nocturne. Gonna continue to roll. There's a LeBlanc too. Looking really good. Lee Sin we actually don't need. And I didn't put Lee Sin in. I could get him instead of Vlad, but we'll see. 40 gold. We could actually choose to level to level 8 here. And stick in Lee Sin to get that Nightbringer 4 bonus. See if we win this. Looks like we are. So it looks like we're pretty safe. We are going to get first pick at item. So we're going to be looking for... What do we really want here? You know, it's tough to say. Her crit chance is only 50%. I really want... I'm almost thinking Guardian Angel here because we can build it fast. So I'm thinking a sword is the pick. So if we can get a sword in this carousel, I think that's what we want. Oh, there's a Volibear. Volibear is another champion that we need. I think we're going to pick him up just because he's so good for our build. Even though he has a bow on him, which is not super important. I think we're going to go ahead and pick him up. Worst case scenario, you know, we build something else on LeBlanc. I don't know what, but Volibear is going to be nice. We can go ahead and take out Vladimir to put Volibear in. Try to keep us alive here. Getting Volibear 2 is also huge, so that one extra is always an advantage. Alright, so we'll switch out Vlad with Volibear. There's Morgana. Loving that. Level 2. Gonna keep rolling here. There's Lysandra. Only 3 more for level 3 for that. And I think we're gonna chill here. I feel like we're stable enough. And with where we're at right now, I feel like we can sit back and let our champions do some work and not lose too much. We have another round of Raptors coming, so if we can hold on to this gold, that'll let us get to level 8, which will give us a higher chance of getting all these bigger champions, and we'll have more champions on the field. I feel like we can hold our own here. The only way we'll have to really start digging and digging up more champions and rolling is if we start losing a lot. But it looks like we're doing okay. So getting Ivern 2 is going to be huge. Getting Volibear 2 is going to be huge. Diana 2 is going to be huge. All of that's going to be easier when we rank up to level 8. So we're going to chill here. We're not going to roll. As you can see, we're winning. No problem. Maintaining that small health pool that we've accumulated for ourselves. Not too bad. We got good things on the horizon, too. LeBlanc 3 is on its way. Very, very close. Only 3 away. Lysandra 3 is on its way. We have Lee Sin ready to go. And we have Nocturne on its way as well. So we're going to go ahead and chill here. We're going to wait till Raptors to level up. And at that point, we're pretty much just going to be spending all of our gold, I'm sure. Because these teams are going to start getting pretty strong. Looking at my lab laying over here in the hallway next to me, and he is passed out. He's been running around the yard and everything like crazy today. And he hasn't had a nap yet, and now he's completely sacked out, which is great, because I can now record these videos. Because he's a crazy, crazy puppy. He's only 5 months old, and he loves to get crazy. All right, so this is a pretty top-notch Hellion build here. This will be very interesting. Looks like a Blanc is not getting targeted. She is just absolutely wrecking these targets and making quick work. We do need to take care of that Ziggs. He's going to kill a Blanc. There it goes. And look at that damage, man. That blue buff is so powerful. And as you can see, you know, when she's low health, she is just doing crazy damage to all of these champions, just ulting over and over and over. So powerful. Oh, there is a double Lysandra looking for the level 3. Oh, man, very, very close. That is going to be huge. Lysandra is great at level 3. We could even throw some items on her or something like that. Man, wow. All right, let's go ahead and see what happens here. We're still holding on to our gold. We're going to level up to 8. We've got a Raptor around here. Really looking for something to put on the Blanc here. I would love... I mean, we could do Guardian Angel, which would be fine. I would also love to see what do you call it, Infinity Edge. We didn't get any items, literally just gold. How is that even possible? There's another Morgana. Don't know if that will be useful. We're going to go ahead and level up here to level 8. We're going to chuck in Lee Sin for now, and we're going to start rolling here. There's another Morgana, maybe Morgana 3. You never know. There's Nocturne 2, huge. Kindred we do not need. There's Diana and an Ivern, awesome. That is really good. There's another Nocturne. Pick it up just in case. Gonna roll. We have 4 gold left, so we'll just chill. This is looking great, you guys. Go ahead and reorganize my bench here. From importance here. We have that LeBlanc. We got the double Morgana. It's looking really, really good. So a Diana and an Ivern are going to be huge. We're winning every match pretty much now. We're on the win streak. As you can see, we're starting to be mid of the pack now. So our health is not as much of a concern. There's another Lee Sin. We do not need that. We are going to roll. There's another Nocturne. Kind of liking the Nocturnes here, but I'm not willing to sell anything else, so I cannot pick him up. Going to roll again. There's Morgana 2. Very close. Now we can pick up that next Nocturne. Going to roll again. There is Nocturne again. Don't have the gold. We are going to lock that. These level 3 champions will be very, very powerful if we can get them, so we have to lock them in and pick them up. We have enough health to kind of survive here. I'm a little bit worried about my items because these teams are going to start to get stronger, so we just have to hope that our carry can just keep going here. Have to hope that she'll just keep knocking people out. It's only going to take a couple losses for us to really get into that zone where it's going to start to be really, really scary with our health. So we have to watch, and we have to know when to spend our gold and just be careful. What is this character? Oh, that level 3 Leona. I haven't been very impressed with Leona. I know she's very tanky, but I haven't seen her do a whole lot of damage. So I don't know if she's really worth level 3. So we're going to pick up this Nocturne. Pick that up. And then we're going to go ahead and keep rolling. Nothing here. Another Lee Sin. Nothing there. Ooh, there's Lysandra 3. Going to go ahead and lock that in. We don't have the gold for it. Not willing to sell anything on my bench to get it right away. But that is huge, you guys. That is awesome. Things are really looking up. Like I said, this is pretty, this is low elo, so I'm able to force these builds. I am going to be forced to learn more builds going on, but for right now, forcing this is working just fine. So let's hope we win this match. I think we will. Nocturne doing some damage. She is stunned. LeBlanc is low health. She's starting to ult, but she does die, so this could be a little bit scary. Ivern did ult, knock everybody up, but I'm really worried about the Ziggs here. That's who I'm watching, and it looks like we are going to lose this match. Unless Nocturne kills the Ziggs, he does, but we do not have enough damage here. Ivern does ult again. This could possibly turn into something good, but it doesn't look like it's going to. And we are going to lose. So that is a little bit scary. Not too much damage. We still have 22 health, but we're starting getting into that zone. We do have another carousel. So here in the carousel, I'm looking for items, I really like this GA. We're just going to grab the GA if we can. Nope, it is taken. We're looking for the next best item. Really don't know. I'm thinking this Rabadon's here. I think the Rabadon's is the only thing I really want. Kind of a bummer that Guardian Angel would have come in, absolutely come in clutch. We just need to make it into this dragon round, hopefully get another item. But we are in scramble mode. 22 health is knockout range if I lose bad enough. So I have to be careful. So we need to really buckle down here. Gonna sell this champion, throw the Rabadons on Morgana. Lysandra 3, which is awesome. Gonna keep rolling, hoping to get Ivern, which would be great. There's another LeBlanc. Just need 2 more. We're gonna go ahead and sell Nocturne here and look for more of LeBlancs. Or possibly an Ivern, and we did not get any. That's tough. Okay, we need to start using these other items. We're going to go ahead and throw this rod and this tier on Morgana. Gargoyle Stone Plate we're going to put on Ivern. We're pretty much in survival mode now. Hoping that our LeBlanc can put something together. We could have put that item on LeBlanc, but I'm really hoping to get a GA. I think that's the only way we're really going to win. So it's kind of like I want to keep that slot open. But now she's ulting. She's doing lots of damage. These Hellions are just disappearing very quickly. Ivern tanking it up. with his new items. Looking great. Lysandra, full health. Level 3. Looking great. Going to secure the win here. It's a sigh of relief. We have to get through one more round, and then we get to that dragon. Hopefully we get some more important items. If we can get Ivern 2 and we can get Diana 2, that will be huge. Maybe come across 2 more LeBlancs or get a Nico's help or something. This could go well. We just have to get lucky on our rolls here. There's Diana 2. Awesome. And rolling again, we don't get anything. But Diana 2 is great. Still looking for Volibear. Haven't got him. Not too bad. So doing well, guys. There's also the other legendary champion. What is his name? Viego, I think his name is. We need to replace him with Lee Sin, but we haven't seen him yet. Only 5% chance to roll him, so hoping that Morgana's going to do some damage here. Let's take a look at the damage chart. She is doing quite a bit, almost keeping up with LeBlanc. LeBlanc hasn't hit her power spike yet. Now she's 50% health, ulting everybody, knocking that guy completely out of the game. That was absolutely insane. Really just worried about running into that Draven guy again. Trying to find out where he's at. That guy I think we can defeat no problem. That guy I think we can defeat. I'm not sure where that Draven guy went. I'm not sure if he's out or what. So pretty scary Morgana. I mean, chance at Morgana 3 if we're lucky. But who knows? We did make it into the top 4, so that means... Oh my gosh, we got that Guardian Angel. Can you believe it? Oh my gosh, that is exactly why we kept that slot open on LeBlanc. There is always a chance, and it just goes to show that sometimes that chance can work out and you actually get what you need. Amazing. So that is going to make our build very, very powerful. Being that when LeBlanc dies, she's going to come back at, I believe, 40% health, which puts her in that threshold for the very dark blue buff, going to allow her to ult over and over and over. Hoping we get like a Nico's help. Even the gold helps. That's another roll. Going to pick up this GA. We're going to shove that. Let's see, what is this? Another 2 gold. Great. There's a Nocturne and Diana. We do not need either of those. Going to put the GA on LeBlanc. And yeah, it's going to bring her up to 400 health, which should keep her right below 50%. So that's perfect. Gonna go ahead and roll here. There's Ivern 2, which is absolutely awesome. Still looking for LeBlancs here. Really hoping I could get 1 or 2. There's a Morgana, which is great. Oh, there's Viego. Okay, we need Viego. We need to buy him. I didn't want to sell right away and panic sell, but we are going to want to pick him up and switch Lee Sin out. So if we can win this match, which I really hope we can, we're looking to get rid of that Ziggs. Looks like LeBlanc did ult Ziggs, the knockup from Ivern. Coming in clutch, that Ziggs, that Lulu is dead. We are clearing out the field. LeBlanc is going nuts. It hasn't activated Guardian Angel yet, which is great. And we are clearing the field easy peasy. And that's going to be the Viego locked in, giving us a very good chance to win this game, I feel like. Especially with LeBlanc 3 and Morgana 3 sitting on the bench, only 2 away. Picking that Viego to give us the final synergy that we need in our team. Pick this up. Go ahead and get rid of Lee Sin. Now we have 4 assassins, which is going to make LeBlanc ult even more, which is going to give her even more armor pen from the Last Whisper and just tons of great stuff. Going to go ahead and sell Lee Sin. Looking to roll here. Trying to find that LeBlanc. There's another Ivern and a Nocturne. Do not need either of those. Looking for that LeBlanc or that Morgana, and we do not secure any of them. Another bummer, but that's okay. Our team is looking great. 2 more rounds to a carousel. Man, very, very interesting game. This is the guy that I think I was most worried about last time. No, this is the same team that we just faced. Watching LeBlanc here, just watching her knock out some champions, hoping that she's not going to take too much damage. That knockup from Ivern is just so strong to peel that damage off of LeBlanc to let her do her thing. And she is doing it very well, not even below 50% health yet. Looks like she's going to start popping off now, ulting left and right. As you guys can see, making quick work of this guy's team. And he is the top position, so he's going to be knocked down. We're now mid of the pack, putting him at the bottom position. This is the guy that we really have to worry about. Both Hellion builds, which is very interesting. I feel like we handle those very well with this matchup. So let's go ahead and continue to roll. Still looking for that LeBlanc. There is double Morgana coming in for the number 3. That is going to be sweet. Oh, man. Do we sell a champion to get it? I think we do. That's a very tough choice. We need 2 gold, and oh man, that is really tough. I think we're going to go ahead and sell this LeBlanc and get the Morgana 3 just to secure it. I know it's a tough choice, but it would really suck to lose at this point in the game, and we're in knockout range for both of these champions, so if we can win good enough, we can knock them out and win this game, getting first place. This Kale can do absolute crazy damage. We really need to work on this Nocturne getting to the Kale. LeBlanc is going crazy, but she is focused on the Leona, which can be a problem. The knockup from Nocturne is going to make a huge difference from Ivern, because the Nocturne is going to be on that Kale. We need to take care of it. Looks like all the other champions are dead, and we are going to knock that guy out of the game. No problem. That was absolutely sweet. Those Kales can be very scary. I think that Kale might have been level 1, though. So that definitely helped with our team, but just absolutely decimated that guy. So looking really, really good here. Going into Carousel, basically looking for an item for Nocturne at this point. Gonna start looking around. What do we have? Frozen Heart could be great. He does jump to the back line, which could slow him. Claw would also be a good thing to negate a ult. So I think we're gonna go ahead and go with... Ooh, that's tough. I think we're gonna go with Claw here. I know that's not a great item for him, but I feel like it would be good. If I remember correctly, Claw will zap when they ult. Is that correct? Yes, and stuns the ability to cast for 4 seconds. So that could be good with Nocturne, as he does jump to the back line quite often. But we could also put it on Ivern to make him more tanky. I think we will, actually, because his knockups are so powerful when he ults. Okay, we're going to go ahead and roll here. Still looking for the LeBlanc. We did have to sell one, which is kind of a bummer. We're also looking for Volibear. Not seeing anything here. So we're going to go ahead and just chill. I think we're in position to win this. I really don't think this guy's going to be able to win, but we will see what happens. Looks like he rearranged his champions. Don't even know where LeBlanc is. Where did LeBlanc go? Doing some crazy damage. Is she dead already? Oh no, there she is here in the center. She is ulting. She's got low health, so she's killing everything. It does look like she died. I don't know if she's coming back with GA. It doesn't look like she is, so this could be a little bit difficult, and we could actually lose this match because LeBlanc is dead, and yes, it looks like we're going to lose. Ivern is just getting grinded down, and we are going to lose this match. Will it be enough to actually knock me out of the game? I think it might be. Let's see here. Oh, we are still alive. 8 health. Okay. Okay, so we need to take a look at his comp, and we need to move some stuff around, but I really don't know what to move here. I could possibly switch a couple of things. Going to look to see if we can get any LeBlancs, get lucky. It doesn't look like we can. That's okay. We need to move something around. I think we're going to go... We're going to switch like this. Move our LeBlanc around. Try to move our carries. Just kind of switch things around. We just have to get a different type of setup. I think LeBlanc was just targeted too heavily by all her champions, so getting her on the left side is going to give her a little bit more leeway to get some damage in, which looks like that is the case. She is free casting. She's below 50% health. She is doing tons of damage right now, which is great. She's clearing out the field. That might have been exactly what we needed to take home the win. She is going crazy. GA has not been activated yet, and that is going to be for the win. Absolutely decimating that guy. That move was crucial, and that is going to be first place in this game. Absolutely insane. What an awesome, awesome build. Have been practicing this for a while. Everything fell into place. Great items, and that little bit of champion movement there at the end did secure the win, which was a great decision. As you can see here, we are ranked up to Bronze 1, so we're making our way up the ladder. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you want to check out more, be sure to subscribe, and we will catch you in the next video. Take care, guys. Have a great day, and we'll see you in the next one.